The record shows your friend Francesca Chillino. You're representing Texas Humane Legislation Network and yourself, and you are for the bill. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Please proceed.
My name is Francesca Chillino. I'm the Government Relations Liaison for the Texas Humane Legislation Network, and I'm testifying in support of this bill. In 2001, the Texas Humane Legislation Network worked with Texas lawmakers to pass the Dangerous Wild Animal Act, also known as the DWAA. Before the enactment of this bill, from 1992 until 2001, there were over 46 incidents involving dangerous wild animals in Texas, including maulings and deaths. After the enactment of this bill, there was a 50% drop in incidents involving wild animals. Despite their often gentle reputation, elephants can pose a significant danger to humans when kept in private settings. A frightened elephant can easily break through enclosures, cause fatal injuries, or damage property. There have been numerous incidents across the country where captive elephants have escaped and/or injured handlers and bystanders. Including elephants in the category of dangerous wild animals is a recognition of the risks posed by keeping such strong, massive animals in environments that are not adequate for them. Beyond protecting the public, this legislation is crucial to promoting the well-being of the animals we so greatly admire. Wild animals such as elephants have complex social, emotional, and physical needs that often cannot be met by private ownership or unregulated facilities. When elephants are kept in backyards or makeshift enclosures, their well-being is severely compromised. They suffer from stress, loneliness, inadequate diets, poor vet care, and lack of exercise. By classifying elephants appropriately under the law, we discourage private ownership and exploitation of these animals and instead support efforts to place them in accredited sanctuaries or regulated facilities where they can be properly cared for and ensure our communities are protected from aforementioned risks. This bill shows that Texas takes both public safety and animal welfare seriously. It establishes a common sense framework for managing high-risk species and ensures that only those with proper resources and expertise can own and handle such animals.
Thank you for that testimony. Remember the questions? Mr. Raymond has one.
Thank you, Chairman. Tell me your name again,
Francesca Chillino,
and who are you with?
the Texas Humane Legislation Network.
The what?
Texas Humane Legislation Network.
Okay. You heard the earlier testimony. Are you familiar with, excuse me, are you familiar with East Texas elephant experience?
I am not, no.
You're not?
No.
Did you hear the testimony where they've been around for 45 years?
I did, yes.
I was going to ask you if you knew of any accidents that have occurred there, although they testify that for 45 years they've been accident-free as far as the elephants.
Yeah, I cannot speak to that personally. I mean, I'm
Is there
sure.
another incident you can speak to?
No, not that I am
With reference
aware
to
of.
elephants?
Sorry?
With reference to elephants in Texas, is there another, example or experience you can speak to that necessitates this legislation?
The most recent that I'm aware of where there were any escaping would be in 2015, which was some time ago, but by
Somebody escaped? An elephant escaped?
yes.
Where?
I would have to get back to you on that. But this bill would make it so that they have to report to their local animal control authority, which can prevent tragedies in instances like natural disasters, if there's a tornado, high winds, if they
Right.
need to evacuate.
Are you, but I guess I just want to ask, and I'll let you go. Are you familiar with any examples where elephants in Texas, well, I mean, again, I don't want to go to the Capitol, but I mean, with reference to elephants, the animal, right? In Texas that have caused a problem or?
There have been multiple incidents. I don't have the details for you right now, but I'm happy to follow up with that.
Okay, well, if you're going to come testify and you're going to say there are multiple examples and you don't have any, then okay, thanks.
Yes. There are some all over the country, but to Texas specifically, I'd have to get back.
Well, this is, right, we're talking about Texas. I figured, you're from Texas, right?
Me personally, I'm not originally from Texas. I've been living here
But your
for.
organization, you're with.
Correct.
It's here in Texas.
Yes.
And so you prepared for this committee hearing.
Yes.
You don't have any examples you can point to in Texas?
Off the top of my head, no, but I do have research on it that I'm happy to send over.
Thank you. Thanks.
Ms. Davis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I was just curious, as I was listening to you, we suggesting that the guidelines that they're following from the federal government are inadequate, and therefore we need additional guidelines. Is that your testimony? Is that what you're trying to communicate?
We believe that if you own one of these animals in Texas, you're the caretaker, that it needs to be reported to a local animal control authority.
Okay, but this bill is also going to eliminate their ability to do business. So I'm just wondering, would you say the guidelines that we have, that they have currently been following, are they inadequate? And are we changing the guidelines to improve them, or are we trying to eliminate businesses? That's what I'm curious about.
I would say improve them. I don't want to speak on behalf of my organization to something that we have not previously discussed in full in that sense. But yes, I believe that as of right now, that's where we stand, is that owners of these animals should have to report to their animal control authority.
Okay, so in terms of the reporting that they currently do and the reporting that we're suggesting they need to do, are we strengthening them? Are we just contacting the local authorities? I mean, tell me, do you think we're putting something else in place that creates a more safer environment? Or are we just adding another layer of bureaucracy?
I do. I believe that it creates a safer environment. As a member of the public, it makes it public information. So if I know that somebody 3 streets down has something that's considered to be a dangerous wild animal, a large, very powerful creature, I know that I have the ability to make an informed decision to maybe avoid that place if that's what I see fit. Again, in natural disasters, animal control will be able to be proactive about that. If their back gates fly open in the case of extreme weather, things like that, they know before that happens exactly where those animals are located. Sorry.
And so the federal guidelines do not provide that safety measure?
To my knowledge, they do not.
Thank you.
Members, are further questions of this witness? Seeing none, thank you for being here.
Thank you.